My teacher asked if I wanted to go home because of the rumor. That's how I found out my mother was missing. It was Tuesday morning, second period homeroom. I walked in late because my phone had died overnight, and my alarm never went off. The second I stepped into class, everything felt wrong. People stopped talking, not slowly immediately, like somebody hit pause on the room. 20 kids just staring at me, then looking away. A girl near the windows was crying. 2 football players in the back were whispering and trying not to laugh. And my teacher, Mrs. Bennett, she looked scared of me. Emily, she said carefully, wouldn't you rather go home today? I blinked. What? A few kids exchanged looks. Mrs. Bennett adjusted her glasses. You haven't heard. My stomach tightened. Heard what? Silence. Then one boy muttered, damn. I grabbed my dead phone out of my backpack. Nothing. No charge. No messages. Mrs. Bennett stood up too fast. Emily, maybe you should go speak with the counselor. That made my chest start pounding because teachers only talk like that when somebody died. I looked around the room. Nobody would meet my eyes, except my best friend Ava, and she looked horrified. I practically ran into the hallway and banged on her classroom door. The second her teacher saw my face, he let her out without even asking. That's when I knew this was serious. Teachers never did that. The door shut behind us, and before I could say anything, Ava grabbed me in this crushing hug. Oh my God, she whispered. My blood went cold. What happened? She started crying immediately. That scared me more than anything. Ava, she pulled back slowly. You really don't know? Know what? Her face twisted like she didn't want to say it. Then finally, everyone thinks your mom killed someone. The hallway tilted. What? Words started spilling out of her. There's this video online. People were posting it all morning. What video? A woman attacked somebody outside a gas station last night, and that could be anybody. Ava looked sick. Emily, they're saying it was your mom. I actually laughed. Not because it was funny, because it was impossible. My mom was a nurse. Quiet, exhausted all the time. The kind of woman who apologized to furniture when she bumped into it. No. Ava grabbed my arm. There's more. That's when my principal walked into the hallway, and the look on his face made my stomach drop even harder. Emily, he said gently, your uncle is here. My uncle Marcus lived 2 hours away. He only showed up for funerals. I stopped breathing. He drove me home in silence, didn't answer questions, just kept gripping the steering wheel harder every time my phone buzzed with notifications. When we finally pulled into my driveway, there were police cars everywhere. My legs almost gave out. Neighbors stood outside pretending not to stare. Yellow tape across our porch. I turned to my uncle. Where's my mom? He looked like he hadn't slept in days. She's missing. Everything inside me froze. What? He swallowed. The woman in the video? It was her. I started shaking. No. She attacked a man outside a gas station around midnight. That's not possible. Then my uncle said the sentence that changed everything. The man she attacked was your father. My heart stopped. My parents had divorced 3 years earlier. Dad moved to another state. I hadn't seen him in months. What happened? My uncle looked away. They found his car this morning. And silence? Uncle Marcus? There was blood. I couldn't breathe. Then police walked out of the house carrying boxes. One officer glanced at me with this horrible expression. Not suspicion. Pity. That was worse. I stumbled inside before anyone could stop me. The living room was chaos. Couch cushions ripped open. Kitchen drawers dumped out. Then I saw it. My mom's purse, still sitting by the door, which made no sense. She never went anywhere without it. I opened it. Inside was her phone, dead, and underneath it, a folded receipt from a gas station. Timestamp 11:47 p.m., the same time as the attack. My hands shook as I unfolded the back. There was handwriting, just 3 words. He found us. I felt sick. What does that mean? Nobody answered. Then one detective walked over slowly. Emily, he said carefully, there's something you need to know about your father. I stared at him. He wasn't supposed to know where you lived. The room went silent. Then my uncle closed his eyes, and I realized every adult in my life knew something I didn't. The detective looked at me. Your mother changed your names after the divorce. Cold spread through my chest. What? Your father was arrested when you were little. I backed up. No, he was violent. My uncle finally spoke. She ran to protect you. My brain couldn't process it all those years. The sudden move, the locked windows, my mom panicking anytime strange cars slowed near the house. Then the detective said the worst part. Last night your father found her. I started crying before he even finished. She met him at the gas station alone. Why? To keep him away from you. Everything blurred. Then I remembered the rumor, the video. What did people see? The detective hesitated. Then quietly, they saw your mother hit him with her car. The room spun. What? She fled after. I stared at him. So my dad is dead? Silence? Then, we haven't found a body. That was the moment I realized something even worse. My mother wasn't missing. She was hiding, and nobody knew if she was running from my father or because she finally killed him.